Alright, welcome to my playthrough of Avernum 4 Greed and Glory. I'm just mopping up the remainder of the cat people that were taking over in the chaos of what's going on in the kingdom. I guess I'm going back to base to heal first. See if I can talk to this guy, because I promised him I would take out the leader of the bandits. And let's see if I can heal here. Oh, spear. Good. There we go. Okay. Let's see what kind of spear it is. Iron spear. Ooh, that's good. That's really good. That actually, let's see. 20 to 140. So that's about 3 to 21 extra damage on this guy. That's actually pretty good. And we'll put this in junk so I can sell it. And we can get on with the fighting again. Or the hunting and fighting. Of the remainders of this bandit clan. Of cat people. And the guy I was talking to is a cat person who's friendly with my kingdom, so he's not a bad guy. Okay. Let's pop tanking on this guy. Oh, whoops. I keep forgetting my mage goes second. Not my paladin. That hurt. A little bit of extra damage on a target. They seem to have gravitated towards my cleric. Well, my paladin's pretty powerful. Cleric's okay, he's not great, but he can hit things a little bit once in a while. Let's attack the warrior. Cleric kills himself. Attack that guy, kill him off. What does that do? Makes him not really able to move fast. Whatever. There we go. Smash. Heart. Big smash. Kills him in one shot. Nothing useful there. Dungeon. Oh, that probably means there's a secret entrance. But where could it be? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'll take a potion of defense. There's a helmet. Tin helmet. Well, negative 5% to hit chance. But guy already has a big hit chance from stats. Plus 5% mind resist. He doesn't have a lot of intelligence, so that's important to add to him. Good stuff. You know. Let's keep exploring. Lizards. Hunt meat or beasts of burden. Strong smell of sulfur. So fire lizards. Good enough. My guys are tough. Oops. Gotta add some skills. Keep forgetting that my characters go in the order that they do. There we go. Ash hide lizards. Horned salamander. Let's bless ourselves big time and hit hard. Haste for the big fight. Protection. There we go. heal the first character. This lizard. She doesn't really have anything she can do, so mage, so yeah. Zap the enemy. Extra hit, extra damage, extra damage. Let's see if Firebolt works on Ashhide lizards. No. Okay. Smite the lizard. Probably should have healed my main guy, my first guy. Oh well. Speed potion. Lovely crystal, flower crystal, animal skin. Basically extra money, so that's good. Ah. There we go. And that is some herbs. Energetic. Preparing the way to make potions. A little bit of food for healing in between fights. There we go. Alright, a little belt. Some extra damage reduction for the cleric or priest. Some money. And the sword that's not very good, but is extra money. Okay, let's go upstairs. Actually, let's heal first. Oh, this place. It was a really hard fight back in the first remake of the first version of this game. And I go down here to pick the fight. Seems like it's a little easier this time around. But not taking chances, buffing everyone to max. There's a lot of enemies to take out in this one. Um, he's gonna tank. So, yeah. We're going to, buff everyone up with Blessing, Protection, and Haste. And my two melee characters are going to do the lion's share of the damage. And, let's, stun the enemies, mostly. I keep forgetting the mage is not supposed to go in the front. There we go. Giant cave bat. Let's nuke it a little bit before he gets to us. Doesn't seem to be that tough. Previous game, it was the previous episode version of this game. It was a totally brutal fight. Mage is mop up for now. There we go. Kind of a boss rush almost. Or maybe not a boss rush, but kind of a bit of a big crowd battle, basically. Crowd control and choke points, plus select fire for maximizing kill speed to keep the crowd that can actually attack limited, controlling the pace of the fight. The mage only used daze once and a couple fireballs to finish off enemies, which doesn't seem like a lot necessarily because there wasn't a lot of damage, but that daze once or twice actually helped out really well for keeping the enemies from overwhelming. There's a lot of tactical elements that are actually useful here and there that aren't normally useful in these games. So that was fun. Giant lizard. Let's stomp it. One shot on the enemies. Bronze shield. Well, that'll be useful if I ever need a shield on this character again. So that'll be useful. Pretty good damage, armor, or damage reduction, armor, and parry. Actually, gotta check something. 34% damage reduction. Huh. Interesting. Scroll vulnerability. Good, good. Don't mind me just taking a break for a second to do something. So the general build I have is the first character is a dual wielding, plus a little bit extra dodge and good endurance warrior, with 1 level in priest, which I'll update to 2 levels in priest, so he can technically heal and cure poison and nothing else from the priest spells. But he can dual wield attack, or he can throw a javelin for range damage if we can't reach the enemy. So he's got a nice selection of variety of attack abilities. You know, the lizard guy, the second guy, is a polearm user with priest skills. And if he needs to use ranged attacks, he's got a smite skill which zaps enemies for like 30 damage or something right now. Which isn't as much as the 60 or so damage you might do with melee, but it's better than nothing. And he's got some strong healing and defensive buffs and offensive buffs. Blessing and protection, basically. And then I got the priest, or cleric, who is not very strong with melee, but he technically has a little bit of buffs to it. Technically, very, very technically. And he's got enough strength to do a little bit of melee damage, sometimes. He can zap just like the paladin, basically. But he's more of a cleric. So his attack spell, even though it's expensive, can do some good damage. And it's ranged. And he's got a lot of mana. And he's got some damage resist. Not as much as the first 2 guys, but he's got some respectable amount so he can flesh out the damage absorbers. And the 4th character is a mage, who's not that strong on the single target stuff, but she has some utility, like that daze spell that prevented the enemies from attacking for a while, or haste, which lets me sometimes get like 2 attacks per turn, and I haven't found a purpose for Pool of Fire, her area of effect spell, really, because it's not that strong. But Daze, Haste, and the occasional Firebolt to finish off an enemy at range or whatever is good enough for her. She's sort of like a utility, more or less, right now. Ah, enemies. Oh, cat people. Okay. Yeah, just run in there. Oh, it's a shaman. Okay. Interesting. Oh, refosted. Good. Yeah, you're going to heal the guy who got hit. And you're going to run close and shield everyone. Hit this guy hard to kill him off. Hit that guy. A little bit of damage happening to my guys, but not too much. I am missed. Damn. Bless everyone for more attack and damage. Attack, hit chance, and damage. Finish him off. The primary damage of my group is the melee characters. And they do some good damage. The mage is sort of like a little bit of damage boosting, not much damage kind of character. There we go. And outside the mage is useful. It's a utility of reaching out and touching someone to finish them off when they're running. Or to selectively hit the guy I want to focus fire, even if she's out of danger, and my good tanks are taking the hits. Oh, the belt. That's excellent. That adds to this guy's armor perfectly. Doubles his belt armor. Okay. There we go. I'm just going around the area looking for camps of these cat people to kill off, basically. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I'm back. Oh, the mage took quite a hit. Alright, you're gonna run in and smash this guy in one hit. Oh, wrong button. Oops. Smash this guy in one hit and kill him. There we go. Perfect. You run ahead of the mage so you possibly take some hits. And you get back into place and you smash that guy and try and kill him. There we go. Little bit of damage with fire bolts, nothing special. You save your mana for healing. You run up and kill this guy. Oh, nice parry. Just flat out damage nullification. Nice. Finish him off. There we go. Okay, you go kill this guy. Oh, total miss. Well, that's what the mage is for. He keeps running away, I keep running after him and firebolting him until he dies. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Killing cat people. Longtail. Har black fur. Okay, this is a boss battle. I should have healed before. I'm actually gonna run away. Okay. Seems there's the hero enemy cat person is hasted, and I got two of his warriors on me. Let's stun the hero. There we go. There's an archer. Oh well. This'll might as well bless protection. Finish off the warrior. Not the most potent of tactics, but it did stretch it out a little bit to make sure I didn't automatically lose quickly. Oh, ensnared. That's not good. Boring. Can't reach the guy to hit him. Okay, you go in and hit him. Smack him. There we go. He dead. Hit the archer. The good news is the archer's the only one that can hurt me while the hero's wasting his hasted ability being stunned. So I'll run out quicker when he's not stunned. Or run out by the time he's not stunned. You bless the characters so they hit harder and more often. And run after the archer and hit him. Fireball. Fireball. And you got, oh, that sucks. Okay. Hit him hard. total miss. Perfect. Just what the doctor ordered. Oh, that sucks. Hit him a little bit. Thanks. Okay, now you can hit him really hard. Because you can actually reach him now. Perfect. He has no more haste. He's cursed, so he does less damage and hits less often. Perfect. He's screwed. Chainmail vest. Got all the ones I need, so I don't need to worry about that. Got all the chainmail I need. My first character, my melee dual wielder, dodger, javelin guy, and strength, dex, and endurance guy, and my cleric, who are the only ones that can really make use of the heavy armor. Yeah. There's kind of a lot of subtlety to this game, actually. You know, like, reach out and touch someone at long range is balanced by the fact that it doesn't do as much damage, typically. Rest. And can I trade with you? There we go. Alright. Ashbow. I wonder what that does. Not a lot of damage. Less than the javelins. And they make a mobile for 2 turns, 30%. And so on. Not bad. Not bad. You know, javelins are still technically better, so... Ooh, lockpicks. Cheap. Good. I'll take more lockpicks. Stocking up on lockpicks. We've got 7 of them. Haven't broken one since. Unlocked like 10 doors. So that's good. Yeah. Save them for when things get harder with lockpicking or something. I was thinking of scrapping this playthrough and actually making like a new set of characters in the quirky mode that I was thinking of. Because like if I made a cat person in my group, like for the first character or something, he could only use leather armor, not the chainmail or something. But like he would have plus 20% damage with bows and javelins. And 10% dodge to make up for the lack of armor. Then I could put some strength on him and some melee skill, cheap. And have them dual wield weapons for poison chance later on in the game or something. But I guess he's good the way he is. 90% success. And a fish. A little bit of healing. Not that it's particularly useful. know where I am. This is the cave worms. Oh, the mage did 5 damage. Perfect. These guys actually hit a bit harder. Oh well. Let's go to this camp. I see the camp people are over here a little bit, probably. What else is there? Archer, 2 warriors, nothing serious. 3 archers or something. Well, you can pop parry and riposte blade shield. And they can attack you and screw up and fail. Meanwhile, mage is going to run in pretty quick and drop daze on 3 out of the 5 characters. Only worked on 1. Oh well, close enough. Oh crap, there's a 6 enemy. Oh no, there's a lot more enemies. Ooh, that's not good. Might have to use daze more. One-shot them. Time to one-shot things. Because, yeah. Oh no, don't throw my mage into the fire. Okay. I guess I'll just... I don't know, maybe I should run away. Let's try weaning down the enemy total and let the fighters do their work. The good thing is the lizard's actually the toughest guy. So if they're attacking him, they do less damage. Okay, let's try and hit this guy in one shot. There we go. That's 2 or 3 enemies down. There's 5 left to go. See how many turns left on, turns remaining 4. Good. Okay, make my guys hit harder more often. Well, I have to do range damage so my cleric can do more range damage. And the lizard healed the cleric, so that's settled. Now it's just time to finish everyone off. All the tough guys are alive. And 2 of them can heal, and 2 of them can melee really hard, and 1 can kind of range damage a little bit, and the other can kind of range damage a little bit too, so there's a lot of overlap. One shot. Two misses in a row. Good work. and a parry, a little bit of damage. Actually, you took... Wait a minute. Who's Miranda? Oh, the lizard's Miranda. I forgot to rename them. Oh, you're, okay, well, heal the cleric, I guess. He can't move very quick. Just melee this guy. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Oh, I hate these warriors. They make my guys not move quick. I mean, the archers are basically nothing. But the warriors make my guys not move more than one square per turn, which is really annoying. Especially since I'm going to have to start chasing down these archers. Oh, it's Z that switch weapons, I guess. Throw javelin. Oh, it doesn't work. Alright. Was a little worried at first, but seems seems to be fine. Now I can move again. Everyone's going to die quick. One guy left. Pretty good fight. Going to rest and recover my mage though. That was a bit of a fight. Oh, crude javelin. Yeah, I'll take him. This is the advantage of having 3 tanky characters, and 2 of them can heal, and the third will... Well, my first character in the roster doesn't have a heal yet, but he will eventually. Soonish. Let's see. He's about 4/5, 80% into the next level, so when he gets a level up, he'll get a second priest ability, skill point, and he'll be able to heal then. And then I'll have 3 characters that are tanky and can heal and cure poison. There's a lot of overlap of abilities for the 3 characters in a sense. Like, all 3 will be able to heal. They're all a little tanky. They all have a little bit of range damage. So does the mage, though. But the mage really specializes in utility, like stunning lots of enemies at once, or hasting, or something like that. But everyone has a little bit of range damage. 3 are tanks in some sense, and 3 will have healing in some sense, like spells. So it's a very chonky group loadout, basically. And the mage is just there to provide what they're missing. In terms of, like, just having mage spells at all, basically. It's a bat. Kill it. Oops. Kill that. There we go. Oh. Oh look, there's another cat person spawned. Interesting. 2 of them. Okay. That's fine. You just go there and stay out of the way. You go there. Use an ability. Use the Raffle Stomp. There we go. Oh, another cat person. They just keep coming out of the woodwork. Oh well, extra money and XP. Not a lot of money, but still it counts. Yeah. Yeah, they kind of made this game where you can kind of grind in a sense, because things will respawn occasionally. Ooh, that's really good for the mage. 3% magic damage. That's excellent. Actually, there's something I need to check with the mage. Oh, I can't do that. In inventory. Fine leather. Let's see. Give that to the mage. Drop the dry bone. Bronze broadsword. Bronze longsword. Goblin's cleaver. Oh. Oh. Let's see. The attack is critical less often, so that's kind of odd. But it does more base damage by, or maximum damage by 21. But it also gives 10% melee damage protection. I think I'm going to keep this guy more aggressive for now. I'll keep the broadsword though for if he needs to tank. Oh, snakes. What are those? Baby sea serpents. Well, it looks as if the things I can do to them are, I kind of regretting I didn't use the broadsword just now, because that's like, the guy's down to like nearly nothing. Okay, let's use the cost. Blade shield. And, focus fire. Paste. Protection. Heal. There we go. Now I'll survive. Now they're not doing a lot of damage. Sea serpents are crazy. They're nasty. These are the baby ones. Oh wow, nice. One of them's dead. Okay, let's add the punishment by making us hit harder and more often. Well, that guy can't get to you if he gets angry, so just nuke him. You also nuke that guy, because he can't get to you. Oh, it doesn't do anything. Really crappy, missing a lot. Not doing a lot of damage. These are tough critters. Seems the spear is the only thing really doing any damage to him. Wow, they're really chewing my guy. Zap, and it's probably dead. Perfect. Okay. Hopefully I got something out of it. Fine leather. Excellent. Apparently there's at least 100 artifacts in this game, so I'm looking forward to testing out how to get items that are special and unique. Those sea serpents were actually really nasty. This is actually getting a little challenging. This is the second time I've been threatened by something. Sour vinegary smell. Feet begin to slip slightly on the stone. Rocky floor has occasional pools of greenish slime. Cave worms. Slow, stupid creatures. Kind of like goblins. Constantly around and a pest. And it occupies every unguarded cavern. They're not usually a dangerous menace. In normal times, patrols would have hunted them and squished them before they grew. However, some varieties are more perilous than others, and the creatures have been known to swarm. They are not edible. You can't eat them. Charge! That's not going to do anything. 3 damage? Let's do a bunch more than you can. Cave worms are easy. Meal. Bag of meal. Three iron javelins. Robe. Leather pants. Already got them. -2 to hit chance, but plus evasion. And double the armor. Yeah, I'll wear double the armor on my wrists. Let's see. Doesn't do much. Now, I'll probably wear the pants on this guy, because I think I've got pants already on this guy. Yeah, so it's just a little bit of extra armor all around. Pretty good stuff. Just fleshing out the gear on my characters. Haven't had to make any serious decisions yet. Ooh, surprise, a worm. That's a lot of damage. Venomous worms. Okay. Let's stun them a little bit. Oh crap, they're coming from behind too. You better finish like a quick. And then you better run up. Protect the mage. And kill that worm. Better finish off the extras while those two are stunned. The first two are stunned. Oh, wrong button. There we go, finish them off. Missed. There we go. No problemo. There we go. Another fine battle in an inevitable victory. Huh. More gloves. Well, that's good for the cleric, because it's let's see, it's 2 armor physical, 1 magic armor, and 2 dodge, but minus hit chance. And really, this guy's all about the armor, because he's more of a survival character, like keep everyone surviving and be good at surviving himself kind of character. Oh, crit. Oh, I'll take 200 gold. How did you level up first? When you were dead earlier? Oh well, whatever, I won't ask. Spellcraft and hardiness. There we go. 3% damage resist and extra, and 6% extra damage. Actually, that's okay. 1 point into that, and actually no. 1 second. Okay, so if I do Firebolt, that's 21 to 53 plus 39%. And then I do 1 point into Spellcraft. and it goes to 21 to 53. So I think it didn't do much. 21 to 53. I do 1 point into mage spells. See if it adds any extra damage. 22 to 56. So it does 1 to 3 extra damage. So really, the 42 is adding half, so it's actually adding 1 to 2 damage per mage skill. Which is not a lot, but when it scales enough with the percentage, it'll really take effect. Okay. There we go. Alright, that guy got a level, that's excellent. Let's try and one-shot this worm. Here we go. Excellent. Let's, missed. Didn't finish him off. Firebolt. There we go. One level in pre-skill. Let's see if he can heal now. No, he can smite. Okay. Let's put another level in pre-skill. Now can he heal? Now he can heal. Okay. He really sucks at smite. But he can cure poison. And he can heal okay-ish. Not great. But he can be the healer in between battles. That's what he's for. He's the mana battery for healing in between fights. Oh yeah, I got more points. Oh yeah, I got a trait as well. Okay. Defense skill. Now he's got 3% parry and 1% riposte, which is good. And he's got a trait skill he can use, or trait. Oh, he can do, he can actually do the +1s to the ones he already picked now. Well, let's put one in strength, plus 5% hit, plus 5% damage. And she's got a trait skill too, actually. So let's put, I wonder if intelligence would work. She never actually did one. Oh, more criticals. That would be good. Oh, she can do sword mage too, and strong back. I mean, 2 increases, 4 increases. I'm really not sure with this one. More criticals. Because that's like 6% extra damage on average for firebolts. And she kind of needs it. Oops. Threw the mage into the thick of battle again. God, I really need to remember that. Or just give the lizard guy 1 point in quick action, and then he can be next in turn. Nine damage. Perfect. Versus 57. Okay, fireball. do the Raffle Stomp. And you just poke this guy again. Alright, you do a Raffle Stomp 2. There we go. Ooh, we got something. Flawed crystal. Well, it's not a lot, but 30 or, I'm not sure how much money I get for that. About 10? Maybe? 7 or 8? 15? Something. But, you know, gold is gold, so why not? Alright, let's descend to the worm labyrinth. And let's heal up. There we go. Cave crawler. Not a lot of damage. Venomous worm, cave crawler, cave worm. Let's see if we can crit on this guy. Yeah, 37 damage. It ran away. Great. Raffle Stomp. Perfect. You're just for healing, so you don't do anything. Actually, he'd be for buffing if I actually needed to in this fight to survive. But, you know. I mean, really easy to deal with this fight, so I'm not going to use the healer for anything but healing. And the mage is just going to be for firebolts, nothing else on this fight. Well, there we go, you're back. Time to die. Perfect, you came back just in time to die. Okay, let's finish this guy off. Oh, missed. Okay, whatever. Yeah, okay. Enemies. Just use your defensive ability. And you firebolt. He did more damage with defensive ability than he did with melee. Interesting. Where's it coming from? Okay. What do you have? Okay, you got your own little berserk thing. Raffle Stomp. There's not much to say, really. They just keep coming and they keep dying. Alright, maybe it's in a little dicey, so I'll put some protection on my characters. Won't need much more than that. They're not that dangerous, but there's a couple of them, so that's why I'm doing it. See, that's why. Use the casters to finish them off a little bit. Oops, that wasn't what I meant to do. Whatever. Buff is a buff. That was the berserking ability, by the way. Miss. A little bit of damage. Nothing special. There we go. There we go. Now I can build my characters up. Okay, so this guy's going to get 1 point into that, and he's going to get 1 point to quick actions, or 2 points into quick actions, so that he's a little faster in the order, so I don't throw my mage into battle right after my other guy by accident. He's got some points in priest, so he can technically heal and buff. Let's put some. Okay, this is a group buff. It helps him resist mental attacks a little bit. He's not as high in intelligence as the mage or priest, cleric. So he gets a little boost to mental, and he helps the party learn level 3 spells instead of missing them a little bit faster. So that's good. Alright, let's see. Oh, he's got a trade as well, so that's good. Well, let's see. I'm going to put a strength point on him. Or, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to put a strength point on him. He's actually pretty potent. He's kind of my primary damage dealer, technically. I'm building this guy up to be more of a hitter. He's going to put points into melee weapons and strength more often, and a little bit of dexterity for ranged weapons and dodge. Helps you to act sooner in combat. Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. Yeah. But I'm building this guy up to be my, when he's built up properly. Actually, I'm going to check something out. Let's see, skills. Does he have any extra skills? Quick strike, parry. Oh, that's actually kind of, oh. Okay, I don't have the prerequisites for this. Dexterity, quick action. Skill gets you a chance to get bonus action points at the beginning of a turn. Enables you to act sooner in combat. Okay. Melee or pole weapons for Blade Master. Increases chance to hit and damage by 2% per point. Bonuses when using any sort of hand-to-hand weapon. Anatomy. Helps with first aid. Melee attacks will do 5% more damage against foes with internal organs. First aid and melee or pole weapons. Well, this guy's not really got first aid much, so that might not be so useful. Gymnastics. Strength, dexterity. Well, that'll be good. Makes you 3% harder to hit and helps you act faster in combat again. So this is like yeah, this guy's going to be kind of a dodging, dual-wielding, armored guy. Wall of Faith. Oh, Wall of Faith. Distract from goals. Gain 5% resistance to mental and curse attacks. See, when I read this on the Steam store, I thought it said Wall of Pain. So yeah. Let's see. Hardiness, pre-spells. Resistance to mental and curse attacks. Okay, the priest and the paladin will be good for that one. Resistance. Dexterity, endurance, and hardiness. 3% protection from non-physical attacks, including curses. Okay. Majoring intelligence for magical efficiency. Lethal blow. Need blade master, sharpshooter, or anatomy. Increase critical hit chance by 5% per point. That's pretty good. Riposte. 5% chance per point to return a melee attack back on the enemy. Blade Master, parry. Okay. So that's actually kind of interesting. I could specialize this guy into melee and dexterity and defense. And he would be very parry, dodge, and a little bit of, and good, because of his gear, good armor damage reduction all at once. And he would be the frontline fighter who also attacks back on enemies that attack him, which would make him a brutal frontline combatant against melee enemies. And he'll have abilities to resist magic attacks as well as that. So that would make him very tanky in the end, while being also really good at physical attacks and damage as a dual wielder. So he'd scale. Oh, he's got Wall of Faith automatically. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Wait, does this guy have it? No. Okay, well, I'm gonna put some hardiness on this guy. How do I do that? Hardiness. There we go. Oh, he's got 2 traits. He didn't actually. Oh, you don't have enough skill points to train this. Oh. Hardiness pre-spells. Did I not get hardiness? No, I got hardiness. Oh, I didn't accept it. I didn't say go for it. See if I can train it now. Interesting. He's got the pre-spells, but hardiness level 5. Okay. Let's turn this guy into a tank. There we go. Mental and curse attacks. %10 resist to mental. Perfect. Let's see what everyone's resistances are now. 25% mental resist, 37% mental resist, 10% curse resist, 0% curse resist, 1% curse resist, 24% mental, 1% curse resist, 9% mental. Okay. And what's more is I got 1 more point, which I can add to 3% resistance to mental attacks and the ability to learn spells. So that'll be useful. he's really resistant against mental stuff. And two traits that one I forgot to put into earlier. So let's put one into intelligence. And let's see. He's got good health. He could probably use more energy though, because he tends to run out of mana. Alright, I'm going to call it quits for now. Looks like I've got this locked down. This guy is going to be dual wielding. He's going to be dodging, parrying, hidden back at melee attackers. He's going to have some strong armor for damage reduction. He's going to be a menace, except he's going to be mentally weak on the battlefield, especially against melee. And he's going to have some ranged attack stuff too. This guy's going to have... he's got some pre-spells, he's got some polearm, singular damage. He's the best damage giver there is in the party at the moment. Because dual wielding kind of has to scale with stats over time. And polearms just automatically come out of the gate with extra hit and extra damage. Or lack of damage reduction and lack of hit reduction. So he's the strongest hitter right now. He's going to get intelligence. He's getting hardiness and polearms and pre-spells. He's basically a heavy hidden, tanky, anti-mental effect guy. You know. And he's the paladin. The cleric is good against elemental. Oh, the cleric's actually... Oh, wow. The cleric's actually way tougher than he was before. He's only 1% point physical less than the paladin. And he's got almost as good elemental, magic, fire, and cold resist. And he's got more acid resist than anyone else. And poison resist. So the cleric's really going to be a proper tank, basically, against poison and... the cleric's going to be a very strong tank, basically. And his goal is to soak damage and heal and buff. And the mage is kind of a weakling right now, but I think they're like the dual wielding guy, my first character, where they'll scale stronger and stronger as time progresses. And I've got quick learning on the first guy and the mage as well, so they'll be able to develop stronger and stronger quicker as the game progresses. And everyone's got a ranged option that's not too great, but it's better than nothing.